Guys, so Llama 3 seems to be one of the most sophisticated large language models lately released. And I was just doing some simple experiments with it to understand how efficient this model is. So if you see in the image, it's basically a simple RAG application where the data from different sources gets chunked, and then each chunk is assigned with a numerical value, and that's how embeddings are created. All these embeddings are stored in a vector database, in a specialized database like vector database. And here I have taken example of SingleStore as our vector database. And yeah, that's about the storage part of the embeddings. And then when a user query comes in, it basically goes through the vector database to search using these methods like vector search, semantic search. It goes through vector database to find the most relevant top k relevant information, and then the whole context gets through again through an LLM model to answer back to the user. So one thing we need to understand here is, in this whole rack setup, the choice of the large language model we are making. There are other things like chunking method, different strategies, but here basically I'm talking about the large language model in this whole setup. So I used Llama 3, and the results were just amazing, right? So I used basically publicly available URL in the data source, and converted the URL into embeddings, and stored the embeddings in SingleStore. That's our vector database. And then I have used LangChain. LangChain is a open source AI framework. It gives you a toolkit basically to help us with chunking and for other things, right? So you can connect all these things together, and then basically create a very sophisticated RAG application. Okay, so it can be a RAG chatbot or question answering chatbot, anything. So I used Llama 3, and like I said, the results were just amazing. The the whole code example I'm giving in the description or in the comments. So please go through this whole. I have created a whole notebook using single store notebooks feature. So yeah, I mean, just go and use this, and just see how sophisticated this Llama 3 model is. Thanks.